Get started with the interview and giving people an overview of the Vegan Force. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Kimberly. I have been a vegan for over 16 years. This December 24th, 2024. I have 4 children. They're adult children. I'm originally from the island of Bermuda, and I will be 53 in February, so 2 months.
Okay, so before we get deep into what a vegan health coach or a health coach can help users do, tell us a little bit why you became a vegan.
Well, I've always been a huge animal lover. I adore animals. I'm very compassionate towards animals. And I was raised Seventh-day Adventist in my younger years, my formative years. And so I knew about vegetarianism because it's practiced in the Seventh-day Adventist faith. And I'm from Bermuda, so we ate a lot of fish and vegetables and fruit. That was a part of my normal life. So my mother had shared a video with me showing factory farming in the United States, and I was living in the United States at that time. For most of my life I've been here now, and it had such a profound effect on me that I decided to go cold turkey, and I stopped eating meat that year, 2008, right before Christmas.
Okay, wow, that's very interesting. So tell me a little bit about how veganism, what inspired you to become a health coach, and what certifications or training have you completed to prepare for this role as a vegan health coach?
Sure. Well, my educational background, when I started going to college, I was interested in becoming a doctor. So for the first 3 years of my undergraduate college years, my focus was on medicine. I was a pre-med major, and my focus was biology. In the 3rd to 4th year, so my junior year of college, my life was somewhat difficult. I have a difficult path, a difficult story, but I had 2 young, small children I was raising by myself, and I realized that although I was doing very well in school, med school for me as a single mother was going to be very challenging. So I ended up getting my degree in communications with a minor in health sciences. So I've always had a love for health.
Okay, awesome. So let's talk coaching philosophy. How would you describe your coaching philosophy, and how do you tailor your approach to meet the needs of individual clients?
Well, that's exactly it. It's individual. So as a health coach, we are not trying to replace your personal trainer. We're not trying to replace your doctor or your nutritionist. We are trying to add on to help you to be able to take that information that they provide to you and help you to be accountable and help you to be able to stay consistent and focused. So we're literally doing just that, coaching you to achieve your goals. Those goals are set by the client. The client knows what's best for them. You know what's best for you. Your body knows what it's best. You know what you want to achieve. And then I'm here to come in and use the information you've received from your doctors, from your health coach, from your personal trainer, from your nutritionist, and help you to stay consistent, coach you, be positive, impart strategies and tools, give you tips, and help you to feel like you have someone to support you through your journey. I've been there, so I understand what's needed, and I'm able to, provide support for my clients in that way.
Tell me a little bit about the client assessment process that you follow for your clients.
So once a client decides to work with me, they will be given an initial assessment intake form. And in that form, they're going to tell me what their diet is. They don't have to be vegan, but my approach is very vegan, plant-based, whole foods, focused and centered. But the client will answer some questions about their age, their health, and their goals. And so we create a plan together. I'm not here to tell the client what to do. I'm here to help them to achieve what they want for themselves.
Oh, so it's a collaborative effort between
100%.
between the health coach and the. That's pretty good because it doesn't allow. Correct me if I'm wrong. It allows them not to skew too far and be unmotivated from how to meeting their goals.
Exactly, because they're doing it for themselves, right? This is for you.
Yeah.
I'm here to help facilitate, help to support, and help guide and give you strategies and tools to get to where you want to be.
Oh, that's awesome. Goal setting. How do you help clients set realistic and achievable health and wellness goals?
By basically kind of what we just spoke about, finding out what their goals are. Like, what do you want? Is it weight loss? Is it to stop smoking? Are you dealing with cancer? I can help you with so many of those things. Chronic disease. I'm trained and educated and also have life experience in all of those things. Weight loss. If you want to be more healthy as far as your diet, I'm here to support what their goals are.
Awesome. Now, behavior changes strategies. Some clients have problems with, they have certain lifestyle and obstacles that they need to overcome. Tell me how you would help clients get over some of those obstacles. If you can give me a couple examples of some of the obstacles that a lot of clients go through when trying to, say, lose weight or eat right, or those sort of things. How do you help with that?
Well, the thing is, like, when you're trying to make a change in your life, the change comes in a holistic way. It's mind, it's body, it's your environment, it's your emotions. So the assessment, and when I'm having consultations with clients, they're going to share with me things that they find are obstacles for them, things that are challenging to them, things they like, they don't like. I'll get a sense of what their emotions are, their stress levels, how they're sleeping, how they're feeling about the change that they want to make. Are they feeling overwhelmed by it? Are they motivated and excited to make a change? And so the approach is tailored to the individual. So we'll use different techniques, different tools. It could be homework and assessments, little sheets and activities that we do, or it could be motivational, positive motivational techniques that I give them, such as active breathing, reflection, journaling, me responding and providing insight and expertise and knowledge for things that they don't know. It could be recipes that I create and provide to the client. It's all driven by what their specific need and goal is.
Oh, awesome. Nutritional guidance. How do you approach nutrition, coaching, and how do you ensure it aligns with a client's unique needs and preferences?
Well, I will say that although I'm open to a client's dietary preferences, I'm a vegan holistic health coach, so I'm going to definitely be more focused on what I know to be the truth regarding how our food is medicine for our bodies, our minds, our emotions. So my approach is going to definitely take a more plant-based approach. So although they might not like certain vegetables, and I can tailor any meal plan and macros plan to incorporate that, it's going to be heavy on the vegetable side because I just don't believe ethically in meat. So I believe in the power of veganism to heal our bodies.
One thing about veganism and getting protein in the diet, some personal trainers don't know how to train people who are vegan. And how would you say most people would get protein in their diet? Just an example,
Yeah, definitely. So first and foremost, I think that a lot of people that don't understand what veganism is, they think it's just salad, like we're out here eating twigs and branches. But, or only beans is how we get our protein. Yes, lentils and beans can give us protein, but they also do have a high amount of carbs, more so than chicken or beef. But there are sources for protein that come from vegetables alone, including soy, seitan, tempeh, and there's amazing recipes that we can create using those products.
Wow, that's awesome. Fitness recommendations. What role does physical activity play in your coaching, and how do you help clients incorporate it into their routines?
It's highly encouraged that you get out and move. It doesn't mean that you have to lift weights. I am a bodybuilder. I do weight train. I'm very focused on that and believe in the power of it, especially as you're aging, to strengthen your bones and your immune system. But it's tailored to the client. So going to choose what they like to do best. If they're interested in exploring new options, I'm going to be able to give them solutions and give them tips on, extending their, repertoire of exercise activities and options that they have.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And it is cold as shit out here, but I didn't know it was going to be this cold.
Challenges. Sometimes you come across difficult clients as a personal trainer or a coach and things like that. How do you handle difficult clients that are resistant to some of the things that you're asking them to do? How flexible are you?
Well, flexibility is key in health coaching because every person is individual. And so the relationship is first and foremost confidential and judgment free. So I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm not here to share any tips that someone else was doing that worked for them. But I'm here to share factual information when the client wants it. If the client is not ready for a change, then I'm going to support them and meet them where they're at. I'll provide information as needed. We can meet, and usually there's a lot of other extenuating circumstances that has the client in a stalled or stagnant position where they feel unworthy or depressed or lacking motivation due to the fear of failure, or just not knowing what to do and not wanting to seem uneducated about it. They might feel hopeless. So I'm here to provide positive motivation and support in a positive behavioral approach. Although I'm not a therapist, you have to take on providing a support of someone who is here to provide, mental health and emotional therapy in a sense, not in a medical way, but through the health coaching, responsibilities that we have and that we've been trained to do, to hear them, to be a listener, to be a person of support and positive motivation. And when you're ready, I'll be here to provide you that support.
Awesome. Personal development. Sometimes we want to get in shape, and we have personal trainers that say they're trainers, but they don't have certain credentials with them, and we try to trust them, but they're giving us information, but they don't know what to do because they may be successful in what they did. How do you ensure your clients that you are up on the current trends, research, and best practices in health and wellness coaching?
Even though I am a certified health coach, and you can search out my credentials and my educational background from my undergraduate degree to my graduate degree, I first and foremost have a love of helping people, and I am very good at consistency, being accountable, holding others accountable, providing support, and staying up on the latest trends, and always seeking out new knowledge and information. As the medical community changes and more research is being conducted, I'm constantly seeking that information because I know that information is going to help myself as well as my clients. Having overcome breast cancer naturally in an aggressive state and refused all treatment that was said to be the standard of care, that took a lot of research. That took a lot of hours, and along with prayer, and I took a holistic approach. So that's not something that you can do and claim that you have those skills when you don't have them. Like, you have to seek out the knowledge, meet with people who are trained in this area. So I've done those things, and now I can impart them and share them with my clients when they want them. And I'm not here to take the place of a personal trainer or a nutritionist or a doctor, but I'm here to support them in achieving their goals. Give the data, and science shows that people are more successful in achieving their goals, up to 73% more successful achieving their goals when they have a health coach by their side.
Pretty much wrap up our interview for today. We want to thank Kimberly for coming on, telling us a little bit of the Vegan Force. For people to get in touch with you, what do they need to do?
You can reach out to me at www.theveganforce.com. I have a calendar on my website. You can sign up for a 15-minute free consultation. We can meet via Zoom and we can talk and see if we might be a good fit to work together. Look forward to working with you.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate your time.